Alrighty, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Obviously, I was not prepared to do a video, but I have a couple things I want to talk about really quick, and the topic basically is about people and their opinions on quote unquote gay churches. Okay. For one, I'm a member of a quote unquote gay church, and the very first thing they will tell you when you become an official member, and I'm not going to mention the church's name because I feel like that's not pertinent in this particular conversation, this topic. They tell you that they don't want to be considered a gay church. They're just a church that accepts all people of all walks of life without having to worry about coming in there and being judged all the time of what your clothes looks like, or whatever. I mean, basically, in a nutshell, if you're non-gender conforming, or if you're trans, or if you just if you're a gay male and you dress a little more feminine, or if you're a stud and you wear your bow tie or your tie, or just look more masculine, you're not constantly worried about people looking in your face and worrying about why you sitting in the house of the Lord and you trying to worship. So what came about this particular topic is I've noticed one particular picture on a couple of people's Facebook statuses or in their comments, and I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm not trying to judge anyone, because that's the main reason why I'm sitting here making this video. I had to really just calm down on this because I feel like we have too many double standards when it comes to this community, and I understand that we are programmed for certain things to be immoral, but we cannot pick and choose on what's immoral for some and push it on another person. Okay, now if you are a highly religious person and you feel like, even if you're gay or lesbian or whatever, however you identify, and someone invites you to come to a church that is more friendly when it comes to the LGBTQ community, then just decline. If you've been asked several times, just make your point and tell them that that's not what you believe in. My biggest problem that I'm having here is the fact that someone is screenshotting a group of people that obviously the way they dress are part of the LGBTQ community, and the caption just talks about first gentleman and some other titles that are church affiliated. So are we looking at the outfit not being as slayed as it needs to be, or the fact that these people are associating themselves with stuff that is church related? Honestly, I don't care which reason it is for you okay, if you want to bring up the topic on Facebook, that's cool, but to take someone's pictures after church service or before whatever, before going to service, and the chance of that particular picture going viral, I have a problem with that, because there's going to be a day, and it could be for my family and it could be for my church family. I go and I'm asked to step into a picture, and we're clean for the day or whatever, and then my picture's going viral and people are poking fun. That is actually considered cyber bullying. And it's just judgmental, period. It's judgmental. We already have so many issues amongst our community. Every time I do a lot of research, and I read a lot of people's statuses. I read some they're borderline illiterate, and then I read some they're almost beyond my scope. So eloquently worded and technical or political, and I read a lot of stuff, and we have issues anywhere from race. We have issues to how people are, perceived from other. Okay, for example, I've noticed a lot of the trans community is divided between male and female, of course, and one thinks that the struggle is harder for the other. Then we have the black and white issue, or whatever, race issue in general. Then on top of that, we have the social status. Some people, they think they're making enough money to not give a bleep bleep about the rest of us that are hardworking and underpaid. So all those issues put together create so much division that we will never, ever achieve the equality that we so yearn for, between us, because we're constantly going to throw shade. We're constantly going to talk about the next person. It's not going to get any better. It's just not going to get any better. And I am so sick and tired. And I said it. I'm sick and tired of seeing this and people complaining about what rights we don't have. We won't even allow each other to have basic human rights where you don't talk about people. Let people worship how they choose to. Stop screenshotting stuff unless somebody cheating on you and you want to put them out there, go ahead. But if somebody's worshiping or they just expressing themselves on how they're dressing, leave those people alone. I can't make you, but I can maybe put a little inkling of an idea in your head that it's not right. And I'm just so agitated with the things that we have to deal with that make it even harder. We're already dealing with a lot of obstacles and things getting a little better, but we're gonna all tear each other down because we don't know how to hold each other up. So I'm gonna leave this alone. I've had my 6.5 minutes of ranting. If you have something to say, I'm not scared. I'm ready for the rebuttal because I'm sure someone that's in the religious, someone is a religious expert, but we're talking about here now. So more so the fact that this picture has been shared more than once. And if that picture is getting shared, then other pictures are getting shared as well. If the people that are in the picture just happen to run across this video and they know this who I'm talking about, I personally would like to apologize for some of the things that are going on in our community. I commend you for worshiping in your own personal way, because I wouldn't want anyone to, talk about the way I worship. I'm about to stop talking because when I get upset, my words are already not coming out all the way right, and I sound a little belligerent myself. And I'll catch y'all on the next topic, and I hope it's something that's a little more positive. All right, I'm out.